Virgo, Amanda here with your July 2016 Runescope. This month I'm going to continue using the Tarot Art Nouveau by Antonella Castelli in conjunction with the runes for your Runescope. And then I will be pulling for your spiritual guidance one card reading over on Vimeo. My from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. That's by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. So that will be available for purchase over on my Vimeo page. You can find the link below. Just click or tap show more beneath this video to open that section and follow that link. And it's kind of part 2 of this video. I also wanted to mention that your mid-year check-in readings are over there as well, covering July through December of this year. So if you want to see how the rest of 2016, get an idea of how that's going to play out, your mid-year Runescopes are available for purchase over on Vimeo as well. Also, I'm going to be offering one more rune class for 2016. It's going to run August 29th through October 7th. This is completely online. It's $185 for the 6-week course. So the deadline to sign up for that is Thursday, August 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you'd like more information about that or to sign up, contact me at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. It's also where you can contact me if you would like to book a private session, which, as I always mention, is the only way for me to read for you specifically. These videos are general readings. It's the best I can do when talking to so many people, but a private reading is definitely all for you. So contact me at that same email address. Again, you'll find it below in the details section. My sessions are 30 minutes and they're $65 on Skype. So drop me a line, we can get you signed up for that. But let's see for July 2016 for Virgo, what's gonna be happening? And as always, be sure to check the video for your rising sign as well. That can give some clarity when dealing with these general readings, or talk about another area of life completely that may be lit up for you in July. Okay, interesting formation happening over here. And I just got the blue angels. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's just the planes that fly. And I know they recently had an incident or an accident. I believe a pilot was killed in a crash. So I don't know if that's resonating with someone, if you knew that person, if someone watching out there, or if you're planning to go see a Blue Angels show in July, but that is coming up specifically for someone. And but let's kind of see what's coming up here. And that's probably going to be for like specifically one person out there. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if the Blue Angels somehow have some sort of connection to July for you, Virgo. But the card that we've got coming up regarding the challenge or focus of July is the 3 of Swords. So, so this card, not the happiest card, I'm sorry to say, but it does tend to talk about betrayal. Someone being dishonest with you, deception, feeling like someone did not, have your best interest at heart. I feel like you go through phases though with this person. Like this is not a new thing. I feel like this is somebody that's been around for most of you for quite some time, because it's like you know this about this person, but you keep either taking them back or ignoring their faults. Oh, they won't do this again. Well, yes, they will if that's their pattern. So I mean, that may be your challenge for the month of July, is to, finally break this cycle, because it's appearing literally in a circle here, Virgo. These runes are right around. And, your challenge is to leave this situation behind, leave this person behind for good. They are never going to change. They are set. This is who they are. Again, you have free will. You can be stabbed in the back as many times as you'd like, as many times as you'll allow it. But at some point, we always blame that person. Yes, they're the ones that are responsible for the behavior. But if you keep taking them back, you really have no one to blame but yourself. at some point. And it's interesting that this is the 3, because there's a whole saying about that. You know, so yeah, I would say if you've given them 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, you're done. If they've screwed up 3 times, you know, 3 strikes, you're out. So, you know, and that's the only thing. It's blocking other things in your life. Now, this does not have to be a romantic partner, although for many of you, I do feel that it is. This is a former partner or soon-to-be former partner, someone you're trying to divorce, and they keep trying to kind of put the kibosh on it or stall it, or you know. But it could also be a friend, a coworker, or someone that you were once close to that who really, you know, lied to you, deceived you. They didn't turn out to be the person that you thought they were. So now you have to see them for who they are rather than who you want them to be. They are never going to be that person that you want them to be. And that, I get people all the time, it's like, why is my life not moving forward? Why do I keep getting stuck in these, you know, I just feel so stuck and like I can't move. And it's like, but then, you know, we got to this situation. It's like, well, you know, or a similar situation. Well, you know, he or she said she was sorry. She'll never do that again, or he'll never do that again. But, you know, yeah, this was like the 4th or 5th time this has happened, but they promised me that there's your answer. That is why you're not moving forward. You're not going to be rewarded for, you know, continuing to stay stuck in that kind of energy. So you've got to cut negative influences, negative people out of your life at some point. Anyone dragging you down or holding you back. And I feel like for you, Virgo, there's someone in your midst around you that is doing that. Their energy. I'm not saying they're intentionally casting spells to block you, although some of you may have someone who is, you know, doing that. Or trying is normally what I see, someone trying to do that. But energy is energy, whether they know what they're doing or not. Somebody could be trying to purposely block you, whether magically or just their energy unintentionally, because it's so negative or at a different vibration than yours. And things they're doing to you is wounding you so much that you can't focus on other areas of life. So Virgo, you know, this has come up again and again, I believe, since last year. So I know some of you have left, but others, again, this is a general reading for thousands of people. So obviously there are many Virgos who have not yet left. And that's what you got to do. You know, and the 9 of Cups is coming up here in reverse. So, you know, again, that's even in reverse, that's a good card though. That means that, you know, once you put the freeze on this situation and you separate, you divorce, you put this behind you, new energy can come in. You'll start to see that your wishes are being granted. Yes, it's unfortunate that this didn't work out, but you know, the bottom line is it didn't work out, and you know, it's time to move on. It's been time for a long time. For some of you, maybe 9 months, 9 years. Dear Lord, it's a long time. Maybe you were together 9 years, and you know, or something close to that, or maybe you got together in 2009. There's some connection for many of you to 9, and that was the start of your dreams being kind of halted because you were in this period of learning a lesson. And each time you take this person back, you're saying, I didn't get it. I want to learn this lesson again. I want to go through all of this pain and hurt again. I want to go through someone deceiving and lying to me again. So Virgo, sometimes these messages come through very harsh, but you know, I don't mean to be harsh, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting for those of you that, I mean, if you've stayed in any situation 9 months or God forbid 9 years where a person just will not treat you the way you should be treated with any respect, at some point you do become responsible for, you know, by allowing someone to treat you that way. And it's time to stop that. Now the help that's going to be available to you, you do have the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this indicates to me a truce, people putting down their swords. So for some of you, maybe you've just been going round and round. You are trying to leave, you're trying to get out of this situation. And this person keeps trying to come back and cause problems or delay it, cause delays from you separating. This could be delays in a divorce proceeding or a separation. But for whatever reason, the Five of Swords in reverse here is indicating that, you know, the war is over and it's time to move on. Anything anybody throws at you in July is going to be, this person's going to have ulterior motives to further, you know, kind of draw you back in or delay things, you know, especially if you're trying to hold them accountable legally. So, or they may be kind of trying to disrupt your life, but it's not going to work. Because I feel like you're going to know they're lying about something. You know, it's like they're lying to either make you jealous or they're lying to, you know, you can see right through it because you know this person so well at this point and their manipulative tactics. Now, for some of you, this is a job situation that you're leaving because, you know, you were betrayed by someone. Maybe you were in line for a promotion or kind of promised something and then it went to someone else, or you were maybe told that you wouldn't be, you know, laid off and then you were. But this actually, if that's the way this occurred, it freed you up for something that is going to be, I feel it's already coming in. If not, it is coming in July, and a glorious new beginning. Some of you may be moving. And so moving out or away from this person, or, you know, you kicked them out, something. But even if you kind of asked someone to move, I feel like you may be moving as well, Virgo. Maybe it's just too many memories, or you can't afford it on your own, or you don't want to live there. And that would be understandable. So for those of you looking to move or looking for a new property, a new place to live, I do feel like you will find it in July and be quite happy there. I'm seeing a new beginning domestically or home-wise for you, and perhaps children as well. If you have children, everyone will be quite happy with this new location. For some of you, it could be that you're moving quite a distance away from where you were living, and it could be because of a job offer. So, or maybe you have been driving a long distance to your job, and now, you know, you'll be able to move closer. So, yeah, I feel like some of you are still ignoring your intuition in July, but it's coming through anyway. Spirit's like, we're just going to force it through anyway. So if you're taking a wrong step in July, I feel like you're going to get a very clear signal from Spirit. No, dead end. You know, you will get something that's very hard to misinterpret. So pay attention to those things. Although I don't even think you'll have to pay attention. I think it will be like, whoa, I cannot believe that just happened when I was getting ready to answer this person's call, or when I was on my way to meet this person who wants to talk again about, you know, how they're different and they've changed now. Sure. So what must be accepted about July? And this is normally external, you know, other people, things we can't control, things out of our control. You have Judgment in reverse. So, so this has to do with being critical, or someone being critical of you. Because again, we're normally talking about others. Or it has to do with delays around a judgment, a divorce, anything legal. But I do think that you're going to be you, Virgo, are going to be seeing someone in a more critical way than you were before. So, and normally you guys are pretty, you know, you do normally have a keen eye. You can tend to pick people apart sometimes. That's one of your things that you do. But I mean, maybe this person, you know, the one that you always made excuses for, or the one that you thought had your best interest at heart, you now are like, it's no holds barred. No, here are all their faults. And why did I not see this until now? Why, you know, why was I so in the dark about this? But now it's all coming to light. But, others of you, it could be criticism directed at you. Whenever you try to talk to this person about their faults. Oh, well, you know, I did that because of you. Or they're always trying to turn it around on you. Don't fall for it. You know the truth. Sobalu is here. So that indicates, you know, pretty much everything they say, it's all coming from a selfish place. It's all coming from, how can I manipulate this to benefit me? How can I manipulate this person to give me what I want? Whatever that may be. Whether it's money, whether it's property or sex or whatever it is that they, that's going to benefit them. They're going to twist whatever you say and try to turn it around on you. Well, I did this because of, you did this. Well, don't let them get away with that, Virgo. You have a lot of power here. All you have to do is ask for it. You have power available to you. Your spirit guides are saying, hey, call on us. We'll be there for you. You have your own spirit army. All of us do. Call them in, if you're going to talk to somebody about this, or if you're going to court, you've got a court date, call on your spirit army. I need your strength now. I need you to help me not back down. I need you to help me be strong and do the right thing here. Get someone out of my life who's been a negative influence. And the Chariot card is here, also in reverse. So yeah, this is someone who's just run over you, or who is attempting to run over you, Virgo, in July. And some of you may have more than one person doing that, and it may not be like just in personal relationships. You may feel like, bureaucracies are trying to do that. Maybe there's a mistake at the bank or something and they're not taking responsibility for it. I think you're getting fed up, Virgo, with people trying to take advantage of you. You're getting tired of being nice and polite, which is your normal MO. Unfortunately, there are people that look for those kinds of people, and they take advantage of that. So not that you can't be nice and polite, but when people stop deserving that behavior, when they're not treating you nice and polite, you got to give it back to them sometimes. So, those of you that I think some of you are getting a new car, because I feel like yours has, the Chariot can actually be talking about a vehicle that breaks down or has been having problems. So, I feel like many of you, maybe getting a new vehicle here. And some of you may be taking a trip. I do feel like if you may want to rent a car if yours is not the best. Definitely get yours checked out beforehand. Make sure everything is in working order. Because I do feel like you should get away if you can, but your vehicle may need a checkup, or it may not be as reliable as you were hoping. But many of you, I feel like you're getting a new car because yours breaks down and it's just not going to be cost effective to fix it. Maybe your car's been having problems for a while, and July is finally the month that you're like, okay, so I'm just tired of dealing with this, so I'm going to get a new car. And you're going to get a really good deal, and you're going to get one that you really kind of love. And I feel like for some of you, it's one that really kind of expresses your personality. So it may be a color that you really love. It may be, maybe it's a convertible. I'm seeing someone in a convertible. They're finally able to get the convertible that they want and to get a really good deal on it. Because I know you guys are frugal. You are earth signs, so you're normally very good at finding a deal. And I feel like you will do that. Maybe you've been looking for quite some time. And in July, you're finally able to, okay, finally I can get rid of this car. finally I can sell this for scrap metal and get the vehicle that I want. But no, I do feel for many of you in July, the conflict for the most part is over right now. What's coming up is, someone coming back to you trying to be sweetie sweet after they've been a nightmare over and over again. And again, you just having to say no. And when they try to turn it back around on you, no. And whenever someone tries to take advantage of you, no, I'm sick of this. You've done it the whole time. And you always try to put it back on me. And it's not the truth. You're delusional. Your reality, you twist to suit you. And that's not what I'm seeing. That's not my reality. So that's what I see for July, Virgo. Again, this is a pretty straightforward reading, but as I mentioned, I am going to pull a spiritual guidance card for you to give you some more advice for how to deal with these energies in July. But I'm going to be pulling one card from the Wisdom of the House of Night, again by PC Cast and Colette Barron Reed. So do meet me over there, over on my Vimeo page. Again, the link's below. And I'm going to shuffle those and pull a card for you now, and I will see you over there.